Hey guys, April here with Why Don't You Blog About It, and this is going to be an interesting bit. This is kind of a theater get ready with me. So this is Arcadia here on my wig head. This is a one act that I just recently did at the Diva Theatre where I was playing Arcadia, who's kind of an android. And she's an android. She's a version of, say, Alexa or something along that line, where she's that virtual personal assistant. And I was on stage for it, not off stage like I initially thought. But it was a one act, it's a short play, and it had kind of a whole done up makeup. So I thought I would show that to you as he's gonna pipe in and tell you what he thinks of it. I don't know, he's a little bit mouthy right now. Okay, so we're gonna start off. We're just gonna do this. I'm going to go through the makeup with you, tell you what I did. Maybe you're into the look, maybe you're not into the look, maybe you want to see it, I don't know. I did this every night at the theater, and everybody in the dressing room just kind of watched often. I don't know why, they just did. Ooh, sorry Floppy, I didn't mean to do that. Hitting my floppy. Oh, I didn't bring a hairband with me. Oh well, I'm just gonna roll it around. Got a kitten laying down in front of me. She's gonna flop, she's gonna play with her tail. You're not gonna see any of it because she's so far forward on the table. She might shake the table though. Shaky, shaky kitty. All right. We do wig cap. This is a stocking cap, wig cap. I usually like to do a stocking, which is like a knee high, thigh high. It's a knee high, plus size knee high, and put it on because I feel like it gives me a tighter fit on my head, and I don't feel like it's gonna shrivel up inside of the wig head. So right now Arcadia is just gonna go back here to the corner so she's out of our way so we can work on things with Floppy. So as an android, I thought she would have a little bit of a futuristic kind of look, and I worked with my friend Rachel, who's the director of it, and tell a little story. We'll talk about that. But so my process, I do, stop it, bad kitty. I do the eyes first, because then if there's any fallout, I can easily wipe it away and all that good stuff. I used my storybook palette, but I don't have that with me right now, but I think I can get the same colors and the payoff from the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette. That's what I'm going to use right now. Gorgeous colors all through there. Gonna use my mirror Floppy to help me out. See what I see as I go. Tell a little story time. So the One Acts at Diva, this is the 7th annual One Acts. Amazing. Paige is the producer director over there at the Diva Theatre, and she curates all these One Acts. She gets the whole collection of them going. This is the 7th year, which is pretty terrific. That's a really nice run for it. And she always gets a wide variety of submissions from playwrights for the one acts. Now, one acts, there's a whole discussion about what a one act is and are these one acts. Some people say, no, it's not a one act because they're shorter. They would be what they consider short plays. Some people consider them short plays. If that is what you consider it, then that was what you consider it. They're generally 7 to 10 minutes in length, but then a lot more. There's some that are more like 10 to 20 minutes in length. There are some that are much longer, full-on one acts. Those 20-minute kind of ones are more the one act variety. Sorry, I'm trying to find the brush that I want. So for this look, got my Huda palette. I'm gonna get in here, kind of mix around a couple colors. I did a couple of different looks each night because I get bored when I'm doing the makeup and I want to switch it up, try things out, say, hey, let's do this with it. And I play with it all the time. Let's see what we get in our palette today. What is going to happen? I don't know. I'm going to go with this corner shade, get in my crease. Oh, no, you know what? I can't start. You know what I have to do first? I have to prime. Huh. I almost forgot priming. I did this every night too, because you need to prime it to get a good face for your eyelid. I like the NYX white primer. It's just what I'm a fan of. I like covering my eye, full coverage. White It almost matches my skin because I'm so light. But the colors show up really well on it, and you don't have to do too much work to get that good color payoff, which is what I like about it. And that is that. Okay. I almost stuck my pinky in my eye. I need to go with another finger because pinky doesn't go in there very well. Okay. So, here we go. Priming the eyelid, covering it all up nicely so that we get the whole deal. So, Arcadia. I auditioned. I read it. I don't know. I didn't think I did a great read for it, but I was obviously wrong because they liked me for it and I got it. When you audition, you just audition for anything in general. For those of you who don't know, who've never been to auditions at Diva Theatre, if you ever wanted to do theater and you're in the Scranton area and you wanted to just try out for a play, it's super fun. Go ahead, get in there, try it out. There we go. That's much nicer. So that blue is really showing up on the white. Gonna get in there, give myself a nice little kind of crease mark with this. This is my transition shade to be fancy. That's what we got there. And getting right in there, nice. I like that. I did a couple of different looks for it, so we'll see what happens tonight. I usually, when I'm doing the makeup, I just kind of let it lead me and feel how it feels when I'm doing it. I know that sounds super artsy, right? Because I'm super artsy like that. Anyway, when you go to the auditions at the Diva Theatre for the one acts, you're auditioning for everything and anything. The directors will get you up and have you read different things. They'll say, hey, can you try this? Hey, so-and-so, you read this. You get a mix. And if at the end of it, you didn't get to read for something that you liked, you heard something and you wanted to read for it and you didn't get to, speak up, say it. Say, hey, I would like to read for this piece. That sounds really interesting to me. And they'll let you read for it. Usually. They're not like, yeah, I don't see you as that. I'm not going to let you read for it. Period. Boop. Done. That's not how it goes. All right, we're going to go a little bit darker on top of this. We're going to do this here, dark blue, darker blue. I think that's more of a royal blue color. We're going to come right in here underneath, get that corner. Ooh, this is a much brighter blue than the palette that I was working with for Arcadia. So I'm going to see how this works out. I probably do not need to be as heavy-handed with this because that is super rich blue. I do like it though, so it'll probably be a little bit different than what I had when I did the show, but still, we're gonna roll with it. Roll with the punches. That's how it goes in theater. All right, so I auditioned, and that night I actually was just outside hanging out with a friend of mine. Hey Seth, how's it going? Just chatting it up, talking about whatnot, and we just happened to be there long enough that they finished deciding. And they came out and they said, oh, hey, we've decided actually, so why don't you go inside and see if any of the directors need to talk to you. And lo and behold, Rachel, who wrote the play Arcadia, was like, hey, you're going to be my Arcadia. And I said, hey, sure, awesome. At this time, I thought, and it was written on the script, that Arcadia was just a voice off stage. So I thought, oh, that's kind of a bummer. I don't get to be on stage, but sort of cool because I get to be off stage and I don't have to memorize anything, which I liked the idea of. I was digging that. At the moment, I thought, oh, cool. I don't have to memorize anything. Yes, work it. So we do the read through, still thinking that I'm just going to be off stage. It is a very wordy script. Arcadia is a robot. And do you see this? This is what happens every time. One eye turns out better than the other eye. Every single time. And I like one better than the other one. And that's where it's going. Alright, so the script was good. It's very wordy. Arcadia is a robot. She's an android. She speaks in text. So I was a little bit worried about that, just from an off-stage point of view, getting through that script. But guess what? Shocker among shockers. When we had the rehearsals, boom, suddenly I am going to be on stage and I have to memorize all these words that I was very nervous about because, as I said, Arcadia is a robot and she speaks in robot speaks, long definitions and all that stuff. Not anything at all easy. Very, very difficult stuff. So I was nervous about it. Don't be nervous about these eyes. I am feeling a little nervous about it because it's a little darker than initially I wanted. But we're gonna work with it. We're gonna blend it out. We're gonna make this stuff happen. Because that's theater. You work it. You make it happen. It's a little bitty Dollar Tree brush that I have. Let's see. Do I have the thinner one? Because that would be really good. I don't. This is the thinner one. So we're gonna try and blend this bad boy out with this because it is super bright, way brighter than I wanted. But this is it. Theater. You do it. So I was gonna be on stage now for Arcadia. I am going to tell you, I did not imagine that I was gonna have as much trouble with this script as I did. It is one of the hardest scripts I've ever done, and it wasn't even that long. It was like a 10-minute piece, but it was not dialogue. It was all definitions pretty much and textbook stuff, and very, very tough to memorize. I am not gonna lie, it was a challenge. For the most part, I did meet the challenge. There were some parts that it just did not happen, and that's it with theater. And sometimes you get into a little bit of an altercation with your director, who is the writer, about how you didn't memorize all of their words. And again, that's theater, and that's how that happens. We're all good now, after effect, and just like, hey, listen, this is what it was, this is where it is. Not every show is going to be perfect or your favorite. In the end, I liked what I did, the audience liked what I did, and that's what's important. The audience comes, they enjoy the show, you did your job, you're good. This is all so much darker than I did, and I don't know if I can fix it. This is hard. I should have just grabbed my storybook palette, but I didn't, so we're stuck with this, and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, guys. We're gonna make it work. This blue, though, whew, it is a story in itself. Now, doing the show, there's different times when different things happen. Whenever you do a show, if anybody does theater, if you know theater, if you're used to it, there are times when you're doing lines and you have lines that you know, that you had down, and you always had down, and then suddenly they're in front of an audience. You can't remember the whole line. You can't remember where this line goes, what's happening. It's just popped completely out of your brain. And that is theater life for you. We're going to switch things up, and we're going to go to my favorite palette, the Shiny Shimmer. It's Wei Ni Zhao Zheng. It is a Chinese palette, shiny, super fabulous. It fixes everything. It makes everything beautiful and wonderful. See that? Look at that gorgeousness. I am going to take these blues that are all going on right here, and those are what we're going to use. And we're going to make this work, because that's what we have to do. We have to make this work. Okay. Because look at that. Once we put the shimmer going on in here, it's good. It's better. The shine makes everything better. Okay, Ronnie's going to help me too. Ronnie's going to come in here, and she's going to tell me what I need to do to make this a better makeup. Right, Ron? You know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to go back in with my primer. And I did this a couple of times too. Guys, Ronnie is shaking the camera. She's so bad. Sorry about this. Get ready with me. Theater. Okay. So, you see how that shimmer did so nice for us? This palette is so gorgeous with all that shimmer shine. Make it beautiful. I love it so much. It works wonders for makeup that is not feeling good to you. And this was not feeling good to me for a hot second. And now I'm back to feeling all right about it. All right, boo-boo. I don't need it from the peanut gallery. I don't need to hear you dissing my makeup, saying how much you dislike it. Because it just is, okay? I can take a little bit of my primer, set right there on my eyelid, so that we can do a nice halo color out that block. Get it pretty and shimmery and shiny for us. I'm gonna go in with a silver, I think, because that's what I did a few times for it. It's gonna be a little bit of a faux cut crease, not a super cut crease, but like a faux cut crease. That's where it is. Kiana's gonna keep talking in the background with the kitten, because that's what's gonna happen. This is how we're gonna go today, and I'm fine with that. Once we get the studio set up down the basement, oh my gosh, just wait. Just wait. Things are gonna be so amazing. Again, how come this eye turns out so much better than this eye? And that's my good eye. That's the eye I can see with. So somehow when I can see, I don't do as well as when I can't really see. And that's probably more of a statement about myself than the makeup. So there we go. Okay. We're just gonna leave it there because that's what that is. I'm liking it for the most part. I gotta come in here with, make sure there's no pink on that brush. I'm gonna go in with some silver. There's a nice silver on this right here. Let me try that out. I did have silver going on when I was doing the show, so I think that will be a nice contrast to things. Oh my gosh, that's so hard to pick up on the brush. Okay, let's lay it down on top of that. I don't know if it's doing anything. Hey, it's what we got right now. This is how it goes. When you're doing theater makeup, you're doing your show makeup, you just gotta play with it. That is why I go to the theater like an hour and a half before the show, so I can really get ready, be ready. I'm gonna take this right here in the little eye socket, bring it down, get shiny and beautiful. And we're gonna go back in with my Wayne palette, and this lovely white down here is what we're gonna hit it with next, because that glitter is going to make this all better. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to hitting pan on that. Oh, there we go, see? Yes, see, that's what we needed. We needed some glitter. Shimmery, shiny, glittery white to make this good and work for us. That's it, that's better. Kind of that halo effect that I was going for. Mix it on in there. That's what I was doing for the show. See, I told you. This shiny shimmery fixes everything. It makes it so good. Because you look at it and like sometimes it's a hot mess, and then you go in with the glitter and it becomes beautiful. And you think, oh, I'm just so good at makeup. But really it's the glitter that's good at makeup, not you. The glitter is amazing at makeup. Alright, we're gonna mix this right all along here, get that blue really popping. Oh, I love it. And bring it out because that's what I did during the show. Get it all out there. Now, for the lippies, I did not have a blue that I really liked, so I had to kind of create my own blue. And that's what I'm gonna do here when I get to that. But the lippies are the last thing to go on. We gotta do our face first. And that is going to be quite the challenge. Alright, we're going to come in here. I'm not always good at this part. I tend to get a little messy with this. Right in here in the inner bit. Get that blue on there. Bring it down, make it nice. It's okay if it doesn't look nice. I have an eyeliner that I picked up. Where do you think I picked up the eyeliner? The Dollar Tree. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, it's a little liquid eye. I am excited about this because this turned out so nice and shimmery in the theater. And I kind of go just outside of my waterline because I did it on my waterline before and it just really irritated my eyes. And that's what we got when we hit the water a little bit. We get the waterworks in the waterline and we don't want that. Oh, look at that. Turning out nice, and we got water going on, so hopefully we can get it to settle. My lies. They're tired. It's the end of the night, and they're old eyes, so they want to relax and do nothing. That's too much in the waterline. Oh, I'm messing myself up. Okay, go just below it. I am not the most amazing at eyeliner. I will readily admit that. It is not my best skill, but that's not half bad, I don't think. I'm not gonna go and do like the upper eyeliner with it because it just doesn't show as well. So forget that. I do also have this liquid silver that I got. It's not at the Dollar Tree. I got this in a Dollar General set. And I'm gonna go right here on the inside with that. Make it shine and shimmer a little bit more. Ronnie is again trying to help with the cord, and she's not needed. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay, so those are Arcadia's eyes. Very futury, holographic. Actually, I did forget one thing. I need to come back in here with my lovely white, and I need to get that top bit right there for a really nice, gorgeous highlight. We are going to come back and do the brows after we do the face, because we got something special going on there. So we're gonna come back and do that. I only did these brows for one show, but I really liked them, and I wish that I had done them for other shows, but I sort of ran out of time because I spent too much time chit-chatting with other theater people backstage while I was doing my makeup, and that slowed down the process. It always does. Slows down the process. But there are our eyes for Arcadia. Fun, shimmery, shiny. I don't know if that blue is showing up as well as it did on stage. Like I hit it better on stage. I don't know why I didn't hit it as well today. But hey, you know what? I'm going to go in with this little bitty applicator and get right in my eye corner and just get that blue glitter going. Because I like that. Yeah, that's better. It's a process, you guys. Okay. Yeah. That is much better. Okay. Now, next step. We have to get this face going for an android or a robot. Initially, I tried this face mask that was sort of peachy, and it was a peel-off mask, and I really liked it, but it was hard to talk in it and not mess it up. And then it also started to irritate my face a little bit. So we had to go to plan B, which is a whole process of stuff, which is going to use up some expensive products that people are going to get upset about. And that's just the way it is. I used up the expensive product in a bad way. This here is actually the LA Colors Illuminating Skin. And I think that says enhancer. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see. This little eyedropper jobby doesn't work all that well. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, so this is gonna give me all this shine and shimmer. I did pre-prime my face before I did this, so my face is primed before I stuck this stuff on. And I grab a fresh beauty blender to really get this stuff in here. I will tell you, I don't like the smell of this. I don't. It's kind of stinky. Let's use the blue one, because Arcadia is all about the blue. This is going to be very shiny, very sparkly for the skin, as you can see. It's giving it a nice luster. And I figured as a robot, Arcadia would be kind of shiny, shimmery, lustrous, a little bit of feeling metallic or plasticky, and that is what we were going for here. So hopefully you feel like we achieved that. I feel like I did achieve it, definitely, for the show, and on camera it looked really very lustery, and on the stage, like underneath the stage lights, this all, so much shine. I mean, it's super shiny now, right? Super shiny. And that's the deal. Because robots are shiny. My kind of robot is very shiny, glittery, sparkly. Everything in my world. Shiny, glittery, sparkly. If I can get away with it, I will. I am disappointed that that face mask didn't work because I was hoping to just peel my makeup right off at the end of the night instead of having to do a face mask. Or like not a face mask, but a cleanser. And I did worry that like all of this on my face, I was like, oh man. I did a couple face treatments afterward to get it all cleaned out. Okay. I think Aslan's gonna try and join us. He's gonna probably pop in here. I'll have to say, Azzy, hi. I hear somebody playing with the toy in the background too. Because, you know, the babies, they want to be part of the process. Okay, so as you can see, we are very shiny, very sparkly. Now, we are going to set this, basically set this, with a couple of products that I received in BoxyCharm and Ipsy. So one is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, which is all those gorgeous highlighters. The other took quite a beating. This is the Too Faced Diamond Light highlighter. Again, took a bit of a beating. I used these fun BoxyCharm brushes that I got in my BoxyCharm, and they're really great at just popping the stuff on there. I kind of treated this like it was a setting powder to lock everything in and get like even more of a shine on it. Oh, Aslan, you knocked Arcadia down. He's so rude. He doesn't even care. Aslan, come on. Silly kitty. All right, back to story time. We're doing this. There we go. And you know what? For the beating that I gave this, it actually didn't use as much product as I thought it would. Very shiny face. Very sparkly, very shiny. But locking this in with the powders. Do it all up. As I said, I did not have a lipstick that I liked for this, so I kind of created one, and I really liked what happened when I created it. So we're gonna do that, and I used, of all things, my eyeshadow palette to create my lipstick. Okay, very shiny, very shiny. Some nights I was super shiny like this, some nights it was just highlighter, and it really caught the light, but it's a look. Once I put the hair on, it's a better look. Moonchild palette to give us some depth and dimension. All right, we're gonna take this bad boy here. It's a dollar store brush, you guys. $1 for that bad boy. And we're gonna use this palette. We've got all these lovely shades in it. We're gonna use it a little bit like it's a contour palette and give us some different bits in it. This is our purple, and that's gonna sort of act as our shape right here. And a little bit more over here, giving us some depth and creativity in this look. What's the word? Oh, it's like a contour. That's what we're trying to do. And I didn't use it as much up here because you'll see the hair covers it. And shape out my face a little bit too with it, because why not, right? It's so funny because it's a highlight, so you wouldn't think that a highlight would work as a contour, but when you have all this other shine on your face, it works. Kittens helping us with the video, guys. Oh, kittens. All right, so here we go. Over here, again, that purple, and it's giving us more of a sheen and shimmer to this look, which I really liked. Oh, goodness. That kitten missed the table. She does not know what she's doing. All right, there we go. Getting a little depth and shape in here. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it in the mirror. It looks like depth and shape to me. Thank you, Kim. Okay. Now we're gonna take a little bit of our white And we're going to use it as a proper highlight right here underneath the eyes to really pop that space up, because that's what we want, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That makes it really futuristic looking. I tell you what. Here we go. That's it. What? There. See how futury that looks compared to this side? Not as, still shiny. More shiny here. Shiny. More shiny. A little bit of this coming right in. Got Monster Kitty still coming to try and play. Ronnie. Why? Why must you, Ronnie? Because she wants to be part of the theater life too. Give me that. That's not for you. Okay. We are going to try some of this pink right here and just go in, get the apples of our cheeks. So we have nice cheeks. Nice cheeks, nice color. Okay, and we set in all the rest of that, so it's basically just a little bit of kind of shaping color going on here, and more dimension is what we're trying to create. I have a small nose, so I don't generally highlight to get my nose gone, but like let's get the tip of it to really do that. And then let's just do right up here, because that's a problem child area. That's a problem child area right there. Okay, done. We got the face ready, shimmery, shiny for Arcadia. This look is really going to come together when we put the wig on. I swear it. It's just a process. I may have to speed this video up because it's a lot, right? It's a look though. Okay, we're going to do the brows real quick. We're going to take our NYX primer, and we're actually going to take my little bitty brush on the NYX primer, and we're going to put that across my brows. We're going to do something else fabulous with the brows, because we really want them to pop as well. Guys, again, it's a whole look. Yeah. It's like the drag queens when they put the glue on their brows and make them go away, except for I'm just trying to cover my brows with a little bit of primer so that the shadow will stick to them. That's the goal there. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a really long brow. I don't know that that's going to match the other brow. I might have to add a little bit more over here to match my brows. There we go. I know they're not twins, they're cousins, but still, I like them to feel more twin-like. That's me. Okay. Coming in with Huda again, the Sapphire Obsessions palette. And let's see, I think this blue right here looks like a really good blue for us to use. Gonna get a fresh brush for this. I don't want to use that one. I want this one, which is a little nice. I don't know what it's called. It's a little edged. It'll be good for this. We are just gonna take this. I'm just gonna work that right into my brow so that I have blue brows. Because that is the look. I might have to go with a darker blue because I don't know if this one's dark enough. Okay, it's getting there. I might want it darker still though, because I'm gonna want it to pop when I have the wig on, and I don't believe it's gonna right now. It's weird because I didn't use this palette for the show, but I am liking what I'm seeing mostly with it. Azzy. He's talking over there, guys. He's a chitty chatty kitty cat. So we're just going to use this blue for the base, and then I'll go over with a darker blue to really give it more texture. If you saw the show at Diva Theatre, what did you think? Did you like it? How did it look on stage from the audience, like with the lights, the stage lights and stuff on? I don't know how it looks on stage because I'm on stage, but like from the audience, how did it look? Did it look good to you? Did it look like I hoped it would look, like robotic and metallic? Write down in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you didn't see it, but you are just looking at this and thinking, oh, how fun, like, is this a robotic look? What do you think of this look? I think it went a little far over there, but that's fine. It's not about perfection. We're gonna go in with this deeper blue down here at the bottom, because I think that's what we need. We need a darker blue to really round this out. Oh yeah, that's it. That's really nice. I like the way that's looking. Okay, so this is my process when I'm there. I like to go to the theater early. I like to do my makeup. I like to relax, chit chat with people while I do the makeup, and just kind of get into this Zen mode before we do the show and feel things out. That kitten is just going to keep trying to be a part of this video. It's okay, y'all. I'm going to take her to the theater and make her be in a show. See how she likes that. There we go. That's better. Adding this darker blue to it gives it that depth that we want and really makes it pop. It's going to be so cute when we add the hair. And then after we add the hair, we'll do some lippies. And then, after we finish the lippies, we'll be done. It'll be fantabulous. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna deepen this up just a little bit more. Here's the problem with me doing my makeup at the theater and everything. When I'm doing it for a show, I just can't stop touching it. I keep adding to it. I keep making it more. Try to slim it out. And yet, you just can't stop. There's so much. Okay, I like that. It's a good blue. One last thing we're going to do to it to just really make it pop is we're going to use my shimmer palette on it and just touch it with a little bit of glitter. Because, girl, everybody needs some glitter in their life. Everywhere. Because we weren't shiny enough. Need to really be shiny. Super shiny. Yeah. Shimmer shine it up. That's the way of it. I do like this. Feeling it. I'm feeling it, you guys. Again, we're not twins, but that's fine. It's makeup, I swear. Okay. That's it. Got eyebrows. We're good to go. Now, let's put our wig on. Hey, Arcadia. How you doing? Oh, I'm fine. That's not how Arcadia talks. So for Arcadia, initially when I did it, I kind of did what I do when my GPS talks to me. All right, Aslan. And I just mocked it. I just do the same voice that the robot did to me, like Siri or my GPS. Aslan is determined to be a part of this. Come hell or high water, he is going to be a part of this. Sorry, I just had to adjust the straps inside of it. Okay. Wig on. Here we go. Fabulous. Uh-oh. You know what I don't have with me that I had there at the theater? Bobby pins. It's fine, though, because we're not going to move our head a whole lot. We'll just affix the hair to our head and try to style it out a little bit. It's a trick. I like to tuck it underneath if I have to, if I don't have a bobby pin. And then that works too. It's a look, you guys. It's a look. It's an extreme look, for sure. I like it. I feel like I could go out like this, do my grocery shopping, and be just fine. People would just look at me and think, yeah, that's April, doing her grocery shopping. Ooh, I'm crooked. Okay, that's better. All right, last touch. We're gonna give ourselves some lippies. Okay, what I did for my lippies is, I'm trying to find my lip gloss, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna use a little bit of my lip balm scrub stuff and just tap it on because I need my lips to be wet for the makeup to stay to it. Yeah, we're just tap it in. Okay. There we go. Good. Now, I did also use this eyeliner that I found at the Dollar Tree that's a blue to just give myself a line on the lips for something as a guideline. I am not the best at lip lining, so deal with it. I just wanted something to be the guide for my lips and when I was doing the stuff. And I kind of went outside the lips to make them bigger. Because I have little bitty lips. Kim's getting bored here already. It's why she doesn't watch me get ready. Theater. Because she don't care. Okay. Almost there. And again, guide. Give us lips. My bottom lip I feel like is so wonky.
That's like a Cupid's bow.
I'm gonna do that. Make it kind of rounded. A lot of the times the makeup was different each night because I can't always remember how I did my makeup or what I did to make it happen. So that's why it's different. So we're gonna go in there with that blue, the beautiful blue, and we are just going to take that beautiful blue and tap it on our lips. And it's gonna take a couple coats to stay and get the depth that we want, but it is gonna look so nice when we do. And that is how we get the whole Arcadia look going on. It would probably be better if I had a proper gloss underneath this, but it's okay with what I have. I like that. I'm getting it. It's a little fuller than normal. It's hard to talk and lip at the same time. Okay. This wonky lip. I'm just gonna be wonky. So we're getting nice and blue here. And actually, I feel like I'm not doing as much coating as I had to do at the theater. It's going on a little better right now. Maybe a lip scrub was the bottom to use. There we go. Nice loose lips. And then shiny. And it looks so cute. I'm digging them. Oh yeah, see if I go over it with a second coat, they get better even. They get a nice little bit more shiny to them. But there we go. There is Arcadia. And one last touch, because I like to have a little bit more depth, is I go for that white. I'm going to just pat it in the middle. Give us a little bit more dimension and depth. And the Diva Theatre is a small stage. The audience is pretty close to you. So this makeup, this does show to them pretty close, but it also paints to the back row. There you go. Arcadia. Nile Arcadia, simply known as Arcadia. Virtual personal assistant. There you go. That's it. Done up. That is the theater getting ready with me. I didn't really do these brows that much. I don't know that I love the brows, and I'm glad I didn't do them all the time, because I think they probably they're a little too much. You're like there, and then you're like, maybe we went too far. Maybe it was too much going on. But that is it. That's the whole look. Beautiful, lovely, luxurious Arcadia. I am your virtual personal assistant, and this is the voice I used and the same dead eyes I tried to use the whole time I did the show. Thank you. Thank you for coming and staying for this whole getting ready with me for the theater, becoming Arcadia. If you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe and hit the buzzer at the bottom for notifications. If you didn't like it, well, it'll be the end of the world as we know it very soon, when the robots take over, and you won't have a choice but to like it.